Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Ruhm with the Ruhm-Insurance Agency, a licensed independent insurance agent located in Cincinnati, Ohio. I currently am licensed in 18 states, and I've been helping people with insurance since 2000. Today, I'm wearing my Harley Davidson hat. You might be asking why I'm wearing that. Well, I own two motorcycles. I own a Harley Davidson and I own a Moto Guzzi, which is an Italian manufacturer. It's the second oldest manufacturer of motorcycles besides Harley Davidson's. So today I'm going to talk about a little bit of an unpleasant subject. Hopefully, it's not too unpleasant for you, but I'm going to talk about an accidental death and dismemberment policy. It's an incredible supplement to life insurance that you may already have in place. Or you might be in a situation where you can't get life insurance due to a health condition. So at least you can get an accidental death and dismemberment policy and still have some type of life insurance coverage if an accident were to happen. So, as fellow motorcyclists, you probably have come across 100 people a year that tell you that they know somebody that passed away in a motorcycle accident. I unfortunately had a good friend pass away this year. She was in a motorcycle accident. My second to last ride of the year, two good friends of mine were riding together and they went down on a ramp and they fortunately walked away pretty much unscathed. So you just never know. I know the danger's out there. It may not be your riding, but it might be somebody else texting and driving or some other risk out there. So I'm going to go over this cool policy. My favorite part about this whole policy is you can do a return of premium. So if you survive till the end of this policy, which I pray you do, and I hope you do, you get all your money back. So there's really very little risk other than the monthly premium. And if you live and you can afford the premiums until the policy ends, you're going to get all your money back. So that's really no risk at all. So it's a great additional product to have. And I'll run some quotes here, but here's the basics of it. You can choose a 15, 20, 30, or to age 80. So somebody like me who is 51 years old, I can get a policy for the next 29 years. So if I plan on riding until 80, I'm crazy not to get this policy because I'm going to get all my money back at 80 anyways if I survive, which I plan to do, but you just never know. But you can go with a 15, 20, 30, or 80. It just really depends on what your age is. You know, you might say, I'm going to stop riding at 70, so I might only need a 20-year policy for myself, which will lower the premium. Okay. So those are the different options. Here's an example. A 45-year-old male would pay less than $16 a month for a 20-year, $150,000 accidental death insurance plus policy from Insurity. And here are the benefits to help you understand it. Strengthen your coverage by purchasing optional protection. You can protect your savings and keep stress low with the accident-only disability income rider. So if you wanted to add a disability rider, you can. I'm not really going to talk about that or quote it today, but you could have an accidental disability income rider as well that could help out. You can get a policy from anywhere from $5,000 up to $350,000 with this carrier. Issue ages are from 18 to age 70, and it pays when an accidental death occurs from a covered accident, whether you're at work or not. So this can even happen at work. You could have an accidental death at work and it would pay you the benefit. This is kind of nice. I hope it never happens, but if it does, it pays 2 times the benefit amount if your death results from an accident while riding as a fare-paying passenger on a common carrier like a bus, plane, or boat. All right. And then if you're wearing your seatbelt, it pays an additional 10% of the benefit. If your death results from an accident while driving or riding in a car and wearing a properly fastened seatbelt. All right. So let's just go into some of the quotes just so you can see how affordable it is. This company is over 130 years old. It has excellent financial strength, so you don't have to worry about your claim not being paid. So I'm going to go to a quote now. I'm going to do the accidental death and dismemberment. The price difference for the dismemberment gives you a lot more benefits for certain situations. So we'll just do that. It's only like $1 more a month, so you might as well add it on as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to click on Ohio. We're going to click get a quote. And we can tailor this, as I said, to your particular needs. If you have a spouse and you would like to give her coverage or him coverage, you can just click yes. We'll pretend I have a spouse. She's 51 as well. Click next. see what some other, if you have children, let's pretend we have children. We'll click yes. It doesn't matter if you have one or five, it's going to give you coverage for all of them at the same price. So we click next. Does your client want to add accident only disability income? I told you we're going to skip that, but if we'd want to look at it, we could. And here comes the options. So without the return of premium, you can get $150,000, $250,000, or $350,000. And it's coverage till age 80. So we'll customize this quote now. So I told you we can choose it. I'm 50. So if I want to go to 20 years instead of till age 80, it brings it down to $24.93. So 20 versus age 80. It's only $3 more. I'm going to take the extra $3 a month because remember, I'm going to click on the return of premium rider now. Now it does go up to $51.32, or we can go to 20 years and it goes down to, why'd it go down? 50, 20 years. Well, I'm not sure why that, but you might as well, that makes no sense to, not take the age 80. 20 years, I guess they know they're going to pay you back. So you're going to get a lot more money back with this particular situation. We've already had the spouse, so she's included, same death benefit, $150,000. The children are included at $10,000 each. So no matter how many kids you have, they're covered each at $10,000 if they were in an accident. Okay. So if you want to change that, you can edit it. So if you want to lower your spouse's amount, you could lower her amount or his amount. If you want to change child coverage and you want to give them actually more, let's say you think a funeral might cost $15,000, you could just click 15,000 and it saves it. So the child could stay on this policy until age 25. Once they turn 25, this portion of the premium would drop off and it would just be you and your spouse at that point. So 15,000, we're looking at $66 a month on a 20-year. If you go till age 80, it drops the premium for some reason to 52, 59. And then we can just go in increments of 5,000. Let's just see what 350,000 looks like. So that's $91. It's a little pricey, but again, if you can afford $91.28 and you're doing a high risk activity like being on a motorcycle, this $91.28 on top of any other life insurance you may have could be a really nice benefit to add to your current policy. And then again, whether you ride motorcycles or not, as long as you're not engaging in hang gliding, rock climbing, bungee jumping, things like that, this policy will pay out for an accidental death or dismemberment. So it's a great additional policy in relation to your current life insurance. Or again, if you can't get life insurance, it's a great option too, because at least you can have some type of life insurance policy if an accident happens to take your life. And then again, I have it as return of premium. So with return of premium, you get it all back at the end of the term. And it is prorated. So if you cancel your policy early, I do have a chart that shows the different amounts you would get back up until age 80. So about at age 75, you would pretty much get all your premium back, but it's prorated as we go up and up and up in the policy. So there are some additional riders here, like a critical accident. If it pays a benefit if the insured is confined to a hospital as an inpatient due to an injury sustained. So if you don't die, but you are in a critical accident, there is an additional option for that. So I can click on that and just show you what the premium goes up to. So that increases to 109. If you do the accidental disability rider, you do have to answer a few more questions. You need to know their monthly income, their occupation, things like that. So we're just going to leave that untouched for now. I guess they're not going to allow me. So anyways, that is an accidental death and dismemberment with a return of premium. So you really have nothing to lose by getting this policy. And if you are into motorcycle riding like me, or you're out boating, or you fly a lot, it could be a nice little added value benefit to your current life insurance plan. Thanks for watching. Again, my name's Chris Ruhm with the Ruhm-Insurance Agency. You can reach me at 513-335-2465. You can come to chrisroom.com, or and then once you're here, you can come to my life page. Anywhere along the way, you can always come to the bottom of any of my pages and fill out a form here. You can also come to my get a quote page, and I have some options for quoting under life. Let me see where the life section is. Where's my life section? Life. I have a quote form. That's the best form to fill out. This is other types of life insurance, the traditional, which covers disease as well. So, anyways, happy to help out. If you think this is a great product like I do, especially if you're a fellow motorcycle enthusiast like me, look forward to hearing from you and have a great day. Bye-bye.